Now here whenever I run this code, now what happened, I am getting this 10. 10 is the lowest age of this array. So now if I want to see somewhat text in front of this 10, simply I can keep a text in front of this. That is what you keep lowest, a string type of data, lowest age, okay, and keep some separators. Otherwise is equal to, otherwise this is what, single quotation or single colon or double colon, as your wish, okay, to separate the value and the string. Okay, now you stop this and run, build and run, build and run. So now you will get lowest age 10. Okay, so like this we can write. Now we are going to understand multi-dimensional arrays. Multi-dimensional arrays. For this we go for new project, come here, console and application, next, and you select C. We are writing the code in C. Next, keep a name of your project, multi-dimensional multi-dimension array. Okay, next, compiler same, it is GCC compiler, finish. Now you go for and open, that is where in your PC under this C drive, this is our folder where all the projects will be kept here. Multi-dimensional, this is the, so here main, you need to choose this source file, C source file. Okay, we need to choose this C source file. So C source file, click on this. So the, as I told you, that this default libraries will be loaded. Okay, default standard input output header files. This is the main function, this is the statement default, whether you want to keep it, I don't want to keep it. Return 0 means this is the last statement, it is indicating the compiler that this is the last state, then after there is no any statement. So this is the main function. So compiler looks the main function, then after whatever the code that will be kept in this flower braces, they will be executed. So now question is what, try to under comment here, single line comment, multi-dimensional arrays. Try to understand what is multi-dimensional array. Array in arrays is called multi-dimensional array. Array in arrays is called multi-dimensional array. Okay, so now suppose an array integer type. So take any name of an array. That is what you suppose, take a float, any float. So first if you take float of any okay, int is, okay, is int number is a variable, and array symbol square bracket. Okay, now here is equal to flower braces. Now keep some numbers here, 10, 74, 45, 14, 54, like this. Then after what happened, your array is declared, semicolon. Now array variable num, integer array, symbol array. Now this is one called single dimensional array. Single dimensional array. But if you want to work with multi-dimensional array, array in array. So one outside array, inside one more array. So that is called multi-dimensional array. We will try to understand two-dimensional array, 2D. An array may have any dimensional, 2D Arrays. What do you mean by two-dimensional array? If array has rows and columns, if array has rows and columns like a table, okay, means if you want to store data, if you want to store data, in tabular form. Tabular form means table form, okay, like a table, tabular form means if you want to store data in like a table, means in columns and rows. If you want to store, that is called 2D arrays, called 2D array. So let us declare an array, 2D array, int, okay, that is integer type. Data type first I need to, and then array name, it is num1, because this is single dimensional array. Now num1, one more variable I have created, it is array. Now within this, here is equal, okay, and in flower braces, array will be declared in flower braces, 42, 74, set, 46, like this. This is one dimension array, okay, single dimension array. Then another one more dimension, here 45, 78, 14, 12. So now terminate this one. So now try to understand what happened here. This is one dimension, one more dimension. That means two dimensions. Two dimensions are there. This is called a matrix, called a two-dimension array, also called as matrix. Okay, matrix. So num1 is the name of an array. Here I need to say the columns and rows. This is how many rows are one row and second row, and how many columns are there, one column, two column, three column, four column. Here also one column, two column, three column, four columns. So two rows, one row, second row, two rows, four columns. So I need to mention here 2, 4. What do you mean of this? This is a matrix having data stored in tabular form, in table form. One row is here and second row, and four columns are there. So now it is called, I have mentioned the rows, two rows are there and four columns are there. Now it is called 2D array, two-dimensional 2D array. Okay, understood that? So I have changed this as, okay, this is two rows kept in square brackets, four columns kept in, so no need of this comma here. Now come down here, see here, try to understand. This is the way how to represent the understand the two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional means two columns are one column, row 0, row 1. So one column, one row, row 0, row 1, two rows and three columns. So two rows, first index will represent rows. How many rows are there? Two rows are there, and two rows means one row and another row, one row, another row. Okay, understand? Now columns, this row